video. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. Oh shoot, I'm gonna hit that mouse real quick like that. I was trying to figure out where to put information in about copyrights, policies, and all that stuff. And I literally forgot that I have a links and information page right there that I haven't really got a chance to put anything in there yet. So I need to go into, where's the information, the test page? It's in the link page. Link page, I need to rename for links and info. Links info, let's see right here, links. So let me get access to that without basically doing it. Links and info, I literally forgot we put this page in here. Really didn't get a chance to add anything to it, but yeah. Oh, guess what? I got the place. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to hook up over there. Yes, I cannot wait. It's a lot of light in there. A lot of light. I'm really happy. Really, really happy. But yeah. Yeah. And links and information. I'm looking for like work areas right now where I'm online. Link and info. Info. Page. Link and info page. We need to be able to pull this into the more, but I want the very bottom of the more, because I'm going to be doing something special with that page. So we'll bring this down here. Yes, I'm kind of mapping it out, trying to figure out where we're going to be putting screens in here. We got plenty of room to put screens in. I cannot wait. I haven't seen a big screen in so long, it's not even funny. So it's only been a month. That's all. I can't really complain. But oh man, I cannot wait. I'm going to get myself a cloud couch. I've been dying to get a cloud couch. Getting 2 sets of fish tanks in. One's going to be 250 gallons, and the other one is going to be a special one for a special fish. My sister has this really jet black, mysterious, eerie fish. Freaks me out a little bit, yet I love it. I cannot wait. It's huge. So I'm going to get a tank for it, which I can't wait. It's going to be all black. It's going to be beautiful, my black baby. It's going to be beautiful. But anyway, let's get to this info page. So anyway, I am going to be adding some more information to this page, which I literally forgot we had this on here. Should I put down links? We got links and info page. Links and info page. Links and info. Links and info. All right, that comes up quite nicely. Links and info. Okay, we'll take that right there. Links and info page. Links and info page. Where's the search engine optimizer? Basic search engine optimizer. Link and info page. Link and info page. Info on where to buy. What do we put down? Information. Info on where to buy projectors, the lights, and helpful information on your helpful info on your home or business projection screen needs. We also have to put in there company policies. Let's see. I don't know why I don't allow you to basically copy and paste in that one section. Let's say rules and regulations. All right, I'm going to come in here because there's some stuff I want to add to this, but I'm not going to get that right now. I'm going to come out of this real quick all together, and we're going to change this to links right here. Edit this to, let's see, edit this to links. Well, actually, we need links anyway there. Links. And I want some orange juice. Info. Links and info. Yes, that's perfect. Let's see, links and info. All right. Let's see, links and info, links and information. Yeah, we started that. That's what we have right there. We already started that, links and info. Well, why do we have it right here? We don't need it here if we have it here. It's just double typed. Why would we have it here and here? Do we have it explaining what links and info are? Links and info. We don't need that there then. This is not necessary for here if we have it already here. All right. I can tell you we're doing too much. Links and info. This is pretty much, we don't need this here. If we already have it there already, why would that be there? Okay. This page is about how and where to buy and find the best deals on eBay from projector lamps, projectors, and home projector theater accessories. Also, information on building and tutorials. Tutorials. A capstone bird. Capstone. And our companies. Where's my microphone? It's my mic on here, my mic is on here. We don't need it here anymore. Over here. Our companies, policies and rules. Policies and rules. Let's see. Policies and rules. Let's see. Companies' copyrights, policies, and rules.
According to Small Business, Cron.com, company copyright policies have to deal with internal and external use of material owned by the company and the intellectual property of third parties. Guidelines can specify acceptable sharing, posting, and saving of content and detail the company's use of licensing and permissions to allow such activities.
Permission. You have to have permission. That's what it comes down to, bar none. And anything, I don't care what they put on the table, it comes down to one thing. Do you have permission? That's what it comes down to. That's why I said it's an open and shut case. It's very easy to do. You have to have permission. I don't care what you put on the table. At the end of the day, don't care. Did you get permission? Yes or no? That's what it comes down to. Let me see. We need to have this set. We need to put our policies in there. Where are you? Just came out a few minutes ago. There's something else we're doing. It's not there. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Companies. All right. So we need to also reword that too, because I want them to know that it's copyright policies. All right. So let's bring you up a little bit more because you're lacking. There we go. Let's bring you here. Is this too much? That's perfect. All right. So this would be, this page is about how and where to buy and find the best deals on eBay from projectors. Let me see. I think I would want this one to be first. This is more serious. I have that documented there first. This is already done, so we can bring this down here, and then we can put this one right above here. There we go. That's better. Take this out. Why does this have projector tutorials for companies and copyright? Should be right here. Copyright rules should be here. Our company and nope. Should be from there. That's where it should be taken out. And from here, we should have company copyrights, company, our company. There we go. Come on, be nice. We already hit this one. What the freak? Seriously? All right, there we go. Nope, we don't need all that. We just need this section. Take that out. And this right here needs to be not in the center. It needs to be a little bit more better even off. Let's go here with this. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's go back into editing with this. Okay. Information. information. This is where we'll post all copyrighted material, vending numbers, registration numbers, patent IDs. All this will be posted here. So we can have all this up front for everyone to see. So if someone ever says, I didn't know, it's right here. It's posted, and we post this stuff everywhere. That little piece of information, that copyright form, is posted literally everywhere that cube is displayed. It's on our Facebook page, it's on our Twitter account, it's everywhere. Even on Instagram, it's posted everywhere. So there's no excuses for it. And then on top of that, you can just do the research. Just go to gov.com, go into copyright records, go into research records, pull it up. That's it. I do it all the time. Anytime dealing with any companies, we all pull their stuff up to make sure that we're not crossing any guidelines. And no, their stuff is not copyrighted. We already checked. There's no record of it. Let's see. Information on our information on our companies, our company, which is our company. So you don't need companies, you just need company. Information on our company's copyright, policies and rules. So rules, let's see. Policy rules, copyrights, rules. This page is also copyright rules and can we get the baby to hop up one? There we go. And where's your buying to find best deal? Protectors on home theater. Access. How come this is so spaced apart right there? And home theater accessories. Accessories. With accessories. All right, let's see. Lamps from eBay. All right. It's kind of iffy. I don't like buying lamps on eBay. Every time I buy lamps on eBay, something bad happens. I'd rather go to Amazon to buy lamps, honestly, to tell you the truth. We have to do tutorials on here on basically why you don't. We don't even say you can, but it's a higher risk of buying lamps on eBay than it is on Amazon. Amazon, you are definitely getting what you pay for. On eBay, you run the risk of somebody basically 3D printing the house. And if they're 3D printing the house, then you're going to have issues because it's not going to fit the projector correctly because it's not done by the original manufacturer, and that's going to become a problem. On top of that, they put soft screws in there, and that's a headache because you got to pull them out, and the screws rip and they tear, and you have all kinds of issues with them. I don't particularly like buying lamps from eBay. I had too many bad experiences from buying lamps from eBay. I'd rather just go to Amazon. If it's a really hard lamp to get, then you have no choice but to go to eBay because Amazon will charge you up a bit. The majority, most of the times, you don't. And if you are buying a projector, the two things I tell people to check for is how much the lamps are going to cost you, and if possible, if you're going to be changing out lenses on it, how much the lens is going to cost you. So if you're doing venue, there's so much stuff on venue, it's not even funny that I'm about to spend the time to put in here on what to look for. Certain Chrissy projectors, Sony projectors, some projectors look exactly the same, but they're different because they have different perks that allow them to do different things that other projectors can't do if you need it for that particular setup. So, and then just a few minutes ago, I got somebody who sent me a message about, hey, I bought this projector, such and so and so. We can't support it. We can't sell you this screen paint. I'm not going to sell you a product that is not going to work on your product. There's no point. We can advise you to go get another one, but that's a pretty expensive projector you just bought. It's pretty expensive, and we just don't support it. It won't show up on our screen paints. So we do advise them. I'm glad he contacted me first. Thank you so much. I do glad that you did that because, again, it cost me money at the end of the day. I got a customer right now I got to track down because He used a particular projector, but it's a cube version of that projector. And that thing didn't pull, of course it's not going to pull up. We have it right there on the site. And then I'll have somebody contact me and say, hey, the image came up too dark. I can't see it. Now, come on, if we can get the machine to pull off at 1,000 lumens in an environment that literally is brighter than what most people use in demonstrations on YouTube, I don't think your projector is going to have an issue in that environment. And I can look at the screen and I can automatically tell, because we tested enough knockoffs to tell exactly what the reaction looks like. I go, what's your projector? And then they'll explain something to me that came out of a Dragon Ball Z movie. And I'll be like, nope, we don't support it. It's not going to run off. Do we have the list? Is right there. It's in every shopping cart showing clear as night as day that we do not support this projector. So we do advise you to, we have to send you out something. Now, at the end of the day, that costs me money. It costs me money because I got to make a product, ship to you. It costs me money because I got to ship it to you. And I don't get anything out of that. So that's why we advise you to read through it. So yeah, this is a bit of a headache. I hate these, and that's why I hate knockoff projectors. I can't stand them. And then for people to say, well, why don't you develop a screen paint for them? You can't, a black technology will not work on that, on those projectors. This is why you don't see Black Diamond and none of these big companies that develop these gunmetal technologies using those projectors in any of their demonstrations. They don't work. Projectors are, they just don't work on them. When's the last time you ever seen a Diamond or any one of the big companies saying, here's the Velvet projector, the WeMax projector? They don't work. I already had a customer tell me they don't work. Customer has a good amount of money and nice setup and all. He bought this projector for a considerable amount of money, and he bought one of these screens, and he said it would not pick up. So those projectors don't pick up. They pick up on certain screens. You have never seen in any WeMax or Valve projector where they have bought a Black Diamond screen, stuck the screen in the environment, and display. You've never seen one. Why? Because they don't pick up on those screens. They can't see it. They have to work on light screens. So anytime you see those projectors being displayed, they're displayed on white screens or light gray screens. And that's a screen from the door that automatically has a problem from the door. That's why in all the demonstrations, they're all sitting in the dark, because the screens have the poorest ambient light projection that you could possibly think of on a screen. A light gray screen is only a slight bump up from a white screen. A slight little difference, that's it. If it was anything more than what it was supposed to be, it would be reacting like those high-end screens they have in the market. Heck, they'd be sitting in the same environment our screens sit in. And the reason why they can't, and the reason why all the demonstrations you watch on anyone owning a nice projector, even if they have a nice projector, not saying not knockoff, they're in the dark. Look at the P2. Perfect example. We did a demonstration on that. We went through YouTube. We went looking for other accounts that were using that projector in the same way the promo demonstration was being displayed on the promo demonstration for the P2. Couldn't find anybody. Hey, there you go. That tells you right there. And keep in mind, with the 2 million to 1 contrast, again, option you paid for, you will never use. Perfect example. How many people were doing demonstrations the same as our screens? As a matter of fact, if you could do a 2 million to 1 contrast, you should be to take that projector outside, stick it on a gray or white screen, and do that demonstration we did on the Optima GT55. You can't do that because, again, the screen can't see contrast or color, so you fall into that issue too. Boy, it's like a damned if you do and damned if you don't scenario when it comes to projectors and screens. If they don't get it right, buy the projector, you don't have the proper screen to produce it off. And if you buy the screen, some people don't even have the proper projector to produce it on the screen. Gee whiz. Well, that's where we come in, because I don't have that issue. Any place I've ever moved at, I can set myself up in fully lit environments and not even have a problem. And the new place I'm going to is much brighter than the other place I was living in, and I'll set myself up in there. I'll be able to watch on 138, 137 inch. I haven't decided which screen I'm going to build. I can do this an ultra short throw projector in a fully lit environment. I'll have my 106-inch wallpaper screens for my TV and gaming setup. Well, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the gaming yet, but I know I do, for the computers, I'm doing 106-inch wallpaper. I'm going to do wallpaper portrait screens for work. And I'll use all that in a fully lit environment. I don't have to worry about contrast. Don't have to worry about color fading and washing out. Don't worry about window light and overhead light and calibrating. And I can go over to eBay and buy myself a nice reasonable projector under $200 and be done. If I want an expensive model, I just spend $500. That's it. That's all I got to spend. And you got people out there spending all this money for all these projectors to go out there to be stuck in the dark with a bunch of lights sitting behind the back of your screen. Let me see. So this is going to be tutorial information, tutorial information. We have to put a page in here for some tutorial. That's the same stuff, the other stuff I just talked about a few minutes ago. It all started from basically just not using those projectors into that. In order for you to have this page, you're going to have to know what you're talking about. And then knockoff projectors are horrible. They just do not work. The only way you can work that projector, you have to be on a gray or white screen. If you get a gray or white screen again, you have no contrast. You have your colors are off. This is why you got to calibrate, and you have to be stuck in an ambient light controlled environment, aka you're in the dark. Can't be near windows, none of that stuff. You can forget it. So now the Silver Patriot, that may fix some of the problems. The Silver Patriot is going to come in 2 different versions. There are going to be disclaimers all over it. As I said before, it's not going to do the same thing as the black screen. It's not going to have the same contrast. It won't have the same color level. It will not have the same ambient light rejection technology. We can't put it in there because it doesn't. It only works on darker technology. So, but you will have a screen that will look better than some of these other products out here, like we did with the 2.0. And you will have you'll be able to use those particular projectors because that's the same stuff we design for people that we send over sometimes. It's the Patriot's going to be a little bit more advanced than that, but we usually send out some kind of silver or gray product that we design for them so the projector can pick up, but with a little better contrast. That's what we do. So that's what the Silver Patriot's going to be for that. For those of you who have those projectors, you won't get that black screen because we can't do that for you. But at least it's something better than what you'll see out there on the market. Anything beats house paint at the end of the day because at least we have tests behind it showing that it's not going to match house paint. So you know you're actually getting something in the mail. Let me see. Let's see. Now, we can finish this up. We'll put some more to this later. These are the links we have in right now. This is the projector build, projector and building tutorials. Why is this so massive? Like, really? Can we do something with this? It's so freaking massive. What do you think? 73? Gee whiz. 29 would be nice. Yeah, that's perfect. My goodness. What was I thinking? Okay, this is going to be tutorials for projector builds with some projectors and stuff like that. That's the end of the page. All right. We'll take this out. We don't need this here right now. I need to put in a policy. Well, no, how are we going to do this? We need to put in a policy page. These are links. This is room for more links right here. All right, this is a projector page right there. We can put in a section. We can drop more videos in here, but I'm going to put a section for this right here. That's better. Let's take this out. We don't need that all together. Let's see if we can expand our page. Go to quick editing. This is how you expand your page. Or add something a little different to your page. Go to layouts, hit that. That'll give you an option of all the different ways you can display your page for your background. Now, however way you want to do it, there you go, right from there. That's how you do it from there. I should do tutorial videos on this, but it's just pretty easy. If you know how to navigate, it's not hard to navigate. It's like doing a Facebook page. It's very easy to do. Some people come in here and they get overwhelmed by all the different options. Don't get overwhelmed with it. What you do is you build your page, make yourself a blank page. You can take on your blank page, you can play around with some of the stuff on that blank page. I have one on here. I have an unpublished page. I come in here and I get a chance to test out all the new stuff. And if I like what I see, it gives me a chance to learn about it, figure out how to work with it, and try to go outside the box and do something completely different with it. And then when I master it, I take and I add it to the page. I have a little test page in there for yourself. Give you a chance to play around with some of this stuff. They got some really cool stuff on here. All of it's free. Well, some of it's, well, it's a lot of it is free. A lot of it. When it gets into like third parties, this makes it bigger. There we go. When it gets into third parties, then you got to pay a little bit more money. One of the things I didn't like on the Wix page is the fact that when you want to upload pictures from your phone, I don't know if it's just me, if it happened to anybody else, they were going to charge me money to upload my own pictures to our own videos to a video player on here. I thought that was trash right there. It's not a big fee, but still at the end of the day, it's my freaking pictures and videos. Like, well, pictures you can upload. It was the videos we couldn't do. So they were going to charge me money to upload my own videos. Like something like $3 for each video. That's freaking highway robbery. That's garbage. All right, let's come out of here. We're done with this, right? So we're just come cancel. Once we cancel, it'll go back to the original page. There we go. That's add a section right there. Never stretch it. If you're going to stretch it, this will allow you to be to stretch it. If you're going to stretch it, which is not good, because if you put like a piece of art in there, you pretty much destroy the pixels on it because it stretches it out. It looks like it's kind of warped. So don't do that. If you're going to, basically, if you want to stretch it, black colors, solid colors work much better. But if you want something where you want a visual piece of art behind it, basically just add a section to it and just expand the size of the section. That's all. You can do all kinds of other weird stuff. There's stuff where you can basically hide. I like to use the slow fade. Slow fade, I like to use that a lot because if I have artwork that's playing in the background, I like the images to push through slowly so that way you can see the background at the same time coming through. As you can see, the images are coming forth. All right, so here we just have to put in just a blank section here. So we're just gonna grab basic color for this. Change background strip. And then we're just gonna come in here to color. And I'm just gonna pull black, any colors you want. If you want on the day, it's up to you on how you want to do it, but I like to use black right there. It's up to you. Or you can design your own color. Like I said, this is not the color you want, and you want something different. You go over here where it says add. In add, you have this whole color section right here. You can choose and design what color you want. I'm telling you, Wix, I hope they do clean this up because I really don't want to file a lawsuit against them. And I hope they do follow through on their policy and it shows that they do crack down on this kind of nonsense because they really have a fantastic site here. It is amazing on what you can do on here. It's insane. And you don't have to be, some people will back away from sites because they they think they have to be like a computer programmer, know some encryption and coding. And no, if you could build a Facebook page, you can build one of these easy. Don't hire the professionals to do it. You do it yourself. It'll save you some money. It's really easy to do. This is how you can change all your colors around over in here in this section right here. Anything you want. And if you can't find the color you want, then you pick it on the slide bar. Like if I like this red and I want a particular red to match this, then we can go into bringing that red in just a little bit darker. Take our mouse, move it around toward. We're going to hit that certain spot on how we want it. Sometimes I want that nice movie theater red. You can tone it just the way you want it. There you go. But we're doing black. So we'll cancel that one. And it'll save it right here. Anytime you want to use it, it'll save it. Look at this blue. That blue is beautiful. Light blue. You can also to administrate these colors to borders around your screens and a lot of the cool stuff. So this is going to be pretty short and sweet right here. So do we need to expand this? We should have more than enough room to drop this entire policy in here. Let's see. Rules and regulations on violating a copyright. This is information we have.
According to University of Arkansas at Little Rock, downloading or uploading copyrighted work without authority constitutes an infringement. Willful copyright infringement can result in criminal penalties including imprisonment of up to 5 years and fines of up to $250,000 per offense. Copyright infringement can also result in civil judgments.
All right, let's go over to our page here. And we're going to put it right here. Nope, wrong. A little bit of text. We're going to put text right there. So we're going to use you right here. We'll put you right there. Put that right there. We're not going to use this as just title. That's all it is. We don't want to put this in small print. A lot of people put stuff in small print, so you can't figure out exactly. Let's change that font. Let's get that font out of here. We'll font to something else. Fonte. Put that right there. And let's change your size. Just bring this size up a little bit. That's just the header. That's done. Right there. Let me see. Put the C there just for that. Just a C. Just to hold my spot there. That's all it's for. All right. We need a... Oh, we have one, don't we? We don't have it on here, do we? No, we don't. I need to put down... where is it? Whatchamacallit? summary, consequences of basically violating a copyright. Boom. This is it right here. This whole policy right here. This one actually bigger than this one. Alright, I want one of this one, consequences. We can take this per offense. This per offense term of infringements. Court knows what it's just you want to take the whole policy? Yeah, let's just take the whole freaking policy. Let's see. You put the C there to hold our spot. I'm going to have to put this in fine print or put an expansion on here. Let's put you from one end over here and put you from over here. There we go. So allow us to put our wording in. Let's get our sizing a little smaller than that. At 22, change our font. Put the policy in giant letters. Let's put that in giant letters. Let's go here. Let's go over and shrink this a little bit. Right there. Put this policy and change over to our font. Where's our font? Man, what a way to start the new year, eh? Oh, business. What a way to start the new year. This we can expand because we don't have a picture there, so we can actually expand this out. I should have did the expansion and then basically put the color in. Wasn't really thinking on that. I wonder if I can basically put that color there. If I expand it, I wonder if I can do that. I haven't tried that one yet, but I'm curious if I can. Can I do this? Will it change? If I select the background. Alright, so if I select the background, will it allow me to do it? Settings. Oh, it will let me do it. This is just apparently down here. But I wonder if it will let me do that if I want to darken that section in there. Will allow me to do that, or will not allow me to do it. Let me see. No, I'm going to have to basically expand the page. So what we got to do here is we have to remove this because we have to put this back in. We'll come in. How much of this is going? This is right here is going. All right, let's knock this out real quick because I need to expand my page. All right. Yeah, we got to knock this out too. So we'll take all this out. We'll take this out. I need to stretch the page. Because the policies are huge, that's why. All right, this strip between here and here. So this is the strip. We need to take this strip out. All right, now we're back to normal. Now we need to go in and add a section again. We'll take this section here. We'll have to just expand the section. That's all. Take this out. I could use this, but we can't do it now. I'm gonna take that out. Let's get our size in there. Put that in. So go over there. The size you want. Let's hit that. Let's expand the size. Okay, we're done there. All right, now we're gonna do expand this. But before we expand it, we need to stretch it. Because if you don't stretch it, really? Oh, no, it's the other way around. Can we stretch this without something being on it? Let me see something for a minute. I'm curious if I can do that. Oh, we can do the stretch on it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Then we just, mind you, just stretch it ahead of time. All right, so we're going to stretch this ahead of time, stretch the image. Boom. All right. Where are we at on this? We stretched that, right? All right, there's the pictures. There's the stretch. Okay, cool. All right, it's all there. Okay. Now we got it stretched. Now we can go in and change our background. We don't need to have, matter of fact, you don't even have to expand it now because you already expanded it. The reason we put that is to expand it. So we're going to change the color to all black. There we go. Boom. Now we got it expanded. That's already done. Boom. There we go. That's where I want it to be. All right. Now we come in and let me see. Copyright symbol. Oh, this has been cool on here. We get something with a black background. Oh. It's been pretty cool with black background. It moves to be kind of cool. All of the reserves. Let's put this here. Clear background. I'm doing that with the whatchamacallit, the invisible technology. Oh, this is pretty cool. I like that one. When we finish off the Black Series Alpha, it's getting a trademark. So is the ad tech. They're getting trademarks attached to them. I think I'm going to take this one here. I do want to do a background for that one, but let's see. You don't have that in black? That'd be so nice if it was in black. Oh, this one's in black. There we go. That looks kind of off for copyright. How people feel when you violate a copyright. That is hilarious. It's true. That's definitely true. That's what it's going to feel like in there. It's definitely going to feel like that in there. Man. Especially when you hear that judgment come down. Gee whiz. I'm ready to make eye contact to him. I feel sorry for No, I don't feel sorry for you. I've been touching it to begin with. Just take a deep breath and try to process it. Can we get one of these? I like this right here. I'm going to take that other one and preserve it. Right? I'm going to take that one right there. Yeah, I'm going to take that one right there. That one I had. I like that image. I can always go back and change it if I want to something else. I like that one. Black copyright symbol. Oh, that would have been nice. Man, I remember the first time I got my other copyrights for Crystal Edge. We didn't want to copyright the cube. I asked the guy if I can basically take a symbol, take that symbol and stick it next. Yeah, sure you can. Yourself is copyright and take that symbol and copy and paste and put it right there next to your artwork. You have registration number. Thank you. These symbols are hot. I want this one right here. It looks pretty cool. I like that one. Oh, we can use that for golden taco. About to get one of these next. That's the R. The trademark. About to get one of those next. We already filed for it too. I filed one under the Alpha one. They got trademarks on them. Trademarks and copyrights attached to them. Ooh, man, is it raining out there? Yeah, man, it is going to town out there. Wow. I tell you something. Weather is crazy. Well, actually, God controls the weather. He controls everything. Not to be ruthless, I'm not trying to be ruthless. California got hit with a 5.4 and 6.4 magnitude earthquake. Yeah, so those are big. That was a big seismic activity. That's a big quake. They got plates out there. I know they got plates. San Francisco got them same fault plates too. That is crazy. Never seen them back to back like that. Not that magnitude. All right, we gotta pick one. I wanted that other one, but didn't like that thing wants to load right here. I want this one right here. Let's see what happens. Let me take this. Maybe I'll load it up. I'm gonna take this one here. YouTube's got YouTube's. All right, let me go in here and grab that one. I'm taking that one. I'm gonna go in and put our lettering in. And why I did that? Let me see, 28. Let's change this over to copyright policies. No. Better yet. Rules and regulations for copyright policy violations.
According to Kent State University, in general, anyone found liable for civil copyright infringement may be ordered to pay either actual damages or statutory damages affixed at not less than $750 and not more than $30,000 per work infringed. For willful infringement, a court may award up to $150,000 per work infringed.
civil, criminal violation for federal copyrights. We need to get, we're taking this right here. We need that right there. Our company. This should be under their policy. Rules and regulations for copyright policy violations. So this way it gives you some education. We also put the link up there. You can go directly to the site and give it more information. We'll also put our registration numbers up there, our certified registration numbers, to show that our companies are, this is where our documents will be popping up at. It'll show you that all our stuff is registered. And in that way, it makes it easy where if we want to show a company whether or not we're basically documented, we can come here and we can pull up ourselves. LLC records, all that stuff will be here. And this will make it much easier. Let me see. Let's go get this for the center. So this is all right here. Rules and regulations for copyright policies and violations. Let's get here a nice little picture in here. Let's get that from here. Let's upload something here. Let's go over to, where are you? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. I see you. Oh, that wasn't it right there. I like that image. That's a bit of a mind twister. How do you have a copyright on the copyright that we need to put the copyright for the copyright? Do 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 do. There's our cube. Here we go. Found it. So we need to take this and we need to add points here and here so we can shrink it. So we're going to go into our settings. So allow us to do an auto fill-in. Oh, that's business, people. God is good. He's so good. Oh, God is amazing. God is absolutely amazing. He is absolutely amazing. I got the place. I got the place. Yes. I had to go through a lot up here. A lot. I had to go through so much up here to try to get a place. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. And I'm glad I had to go through this because, again, on top of that, it learns you put your faith in your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But on top of that, also too, what's the word for it? You put your faith in your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, number one, but also gave me some experience basically on how to go about apartments, because houses are so much easier to do. They're so much easier to do. It's renting a house is so easy. It's not even funny. On top of it, I got a renter's history for renting houses. But up here, basically apartments, whew, my goodness. And then you coming out of a house, it's different because for me, I'm coming out of a house into an apartment. So I'm expecting things to be much bigger, more room, you know, but you remember you're dealing with an apartment at the end of the day. I don't want anything where I'm going to be cramped into a little tiny box. I don't want that. But I want something where I have enough room because I'm coming out of 1,600 square feet. Oh, I got to go. All right, we're back. Yes, I got my place. I got my place. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I had to go through so much. You have no idea what I had to go through. Man, I pretty much went through the same thing with houses. I did. I actually looked at a couple of houses. When I first got my place, I didn't really just go and just get it. There were actually 20 different houses that I went through before I actually found the house that I wanted, because I wanted everything to be just so. And of course you should. You're going to be paying rent there for quite some time. You know what I mean? You're going to be living in this place for a while. You're going to make sure you get what you paid for. Yeah, so that's what I was doing while I was here. I was actually blessed to have my family put a place up for me here. didn't have to pay anything because, like I said, my family's cool like that. And I have the money to pay. But again, like I said, they didn't want anything. And I was blessed to be able to be here and save money. And on top of that, work on my products, get my paperwork finalized for my company, get everything done, which I need to get here because I was not going to sit here and just lounge around and do nothing. No, then here, getting my work done, getting my paperwork done. I can finally start showing off the new technology because now I have the room for it. Oh, I'm so happy. I got approved, and now they're going to send off my paperwork, and everything is done. I am so happy. Yes. Taco, you're gonna get your new room. Now it's time to expand. Yes. Yes. See, and that's why I said at the end of the day, God don't like evil. At the end of the day, you haters out there who went there and said, "Oh, you're living in your mother's place. You're living so and so and so." Again, you don't understand how God works at the end of the day. And I sit there and laugh at you when you act like that because you don't know the blessings that my Lord and Savior have for me. I got blessed with a beautiful place, real tall, high ceilings. It is gorgeous. I absolutely freaking love it. Really quiet, nice neighborhood. And that's one of the things I noticed, that when you're basically shopping for a place, either you're in a jacked up neighborhood and the place is nice, or the place is bad and you're in a good neighborhood, just trying to find what you want that's going to be just right for you. And it takes time. They had these luxury apartments I was talking about wanting to go into. And when I got up here and I got a chance to see these places, I didn't mind paying the money for the rent. That wasn't the issue. The problem I had with it was the reviews I was reading on these particular units, which I should have really read about before getting my hopes on going into these places, that these reviews were god awful bad. They were extremely bad. And it was like, thank God that I was denied, because if I had basically signed a 16-month lease at $2,000 a month to live in this place and found that any one of these multiple complaints had came true, this would have definitely taken me off. I record all the time, so I'm used to being in a quiet, somewhat area. And if I'm in an area where everybody can hear literally what I'm saying through the walls, and I can hear all the street traffic that's coming in, this is going to be a problem for me. So in these complaints against these new units, and of course you can see they built them too fast. If I had got into one of these places, one of the complaints that they had was basically they had a problem with the microwaves overheating when heating popcorn. Do you know how fast it takes to pop popcorn? If your microwave has an issue where it's overheating because of popcorn, that is a very serious electrical issue. One of the other complaints that I saw, I'm not going by one complaint, I'm going by 60, 70 complaints in different buildings, and that's what I'm comparing it to. Because you're going to have some people that are not going to be satisfied, and some people are not going to be happy at the end of the day. But when you have 60, 70 people from three different units all having that same complaint, this is where it's a problem. And even when people who came in and did give them good stars, but came back to that same problem, that's how you know it's a problem. So one of the three main problems that came up was water leakage, which the building was basically leaking water around the windows, and the walls were ripped, paint was coming off the walls and stuff like that. And some people were showing pictures where you can just see water just spilling all over the heating system. The floors were basically buckled and flaked up. You can see one woman on a second floor where she had rainwater coming around her light fixture. You're on a second floor with rainwater. Now I can see if you're on top of the roof area, it's a roof issue, but you're on a second floor, which means there is so much water seeping in between the walls that it made contact with the second floor, and it's coming around the light fixtures attached to the ceiling. Two of the things I witnessed when I walked in there is when they shut the door, I literally could hear people in the next door area. I can hear people in the hallway. I can hear people outside. The package system that they have in there, because usually if a package system, tenants are supposed to be to take their packages and put them in an area, and they lock it behind a unit. That's what they claim. You can lock it behind a unit. They lock it behind a unit, and you have to come down and show who you are in order to get that package. When I walked through there, I saw packages literally all over the floor, and I saw mailboxes open where they didn't shut the boxes, which is extremely dangerous, because if anyone's walking in and out of there to go meet somebody or see somebody, or anyone who's living there, could very well lift up a package and walk out the door with your stuff. So I saw a few things in there I didn't like. So I'm glad that didn't go through. One of the other places I looked at was actually haunted. It literally was haunted. I don't know if at first I thought it was a joke when someone was saying that the place needed a spiritual cleansing, But then when you do the research on the property itself, it was built on a Civil War prison. Yeah, it's not the place you want to be in right now, not a place like that at all, period. So there are people who had some interesting complaints about that particular area. I was wondering why it was like $900 and the ceilings went on forever and it was so huge. Apartments were gigantic and they only went at $900. That's literally a $4,000 apartment right there. They were showing up at 900, so something was really wrong with that. There is another place that I walked into. It was an absolute creep show. It's like I'm waiting for freaking Alfred Hitchcock to pop up and explain to me why I'm in this situation. It was pretty bad in there, pretty bad. So, you're going to run into a lot of this, that, and the other before you find what you want. And I'm glad that the Lord protected me through the entire time when I'm going through this whole entire ordeal to watch my back and allow me to see things, to do things for me, watching my back on doing things that at that particular time I probably didn't even see, but he saw them before I did and let me know that, look, this is what's going on. That's the beautiful thing about having the Holy Spirit. Because basically the Holy Spirit will tell you when things ain't right. It will tell you when things are not right. And basically, real quick for you naysayers out there who like to mock my religion, do not mock the Holy Spirit. I'm telling you that right from the door. It is one of the things, it's a couple of things they speak of in the Bible that is not forgiven by God. This will damn you. I mean, you will definitely go to hell for this. No forgiveness attached to it. So do not bust or joke or laugh about the Holy Spirit, because I've seen people do it, and this is one of the sins that's unforgivable by God. We're just giving you a little bit of heads up before you say, oh, it's just, yeah, and you condemn yourself. We'll give you a bit of a warning there. I am so happy about this. I am so happy. We got approved. I'm so happy. God is good. I went through a lot trying to find a nice place, and Lord blessed us to find a nice place. I'm so happy, and the rent is extremely reasonable. All right, so I'm going to end it right here. I'm done. I'm happy. I'm going to give praise to my Lord for blessing us for the new place, and I'm going to get ready to get set up to start getting ready to move. I can actually move in this week if I want to, which I really want to move in this week. And I thank my sister and her family for basically putting me in so I can have a place to stay until I actually went through this ordeal and this transition on where I was going through. And thank them so much. And I get a chance to show off the Alpha 1 technology now and all the other technology because it'll be displayed in my new place. I got to go to Petco and buy me a giant fish tank because I want a giant fish tank for my place. This is not going to be set up like the other place. This place is going to be set up for, this is my relaxation area, my home, which is what I'm setting it up for. So I'm not going to set it like that. I'm done with pretty much that crazy testing I have to do. They want to keep the testing kind of interesting, but not on that level. I got so much to think about now. So much to do now. Well, I got to rent office space out pretty soon, so I'm going to go look at that today too, because I'm going to be expanding the company. So now we got a chance. Why I'm happy because while I was here, yeah, I utilized my time while I was here. And if you guys want to see demonstrations, you are going to see demonstrations on the Alpha 1 technology. As a matter of fact, they want to come down and see the technology for it. And there's a couple of restaurants across over who, she was talking about that window ad technology, that they're interested in getting that technology embedded into the windows. So yeah. This is great. This is fantastic. Okay, I got to go. I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus, so much for the new place. I'm so happy. Yeah. All right, I gotta go.